It's for ni abuja for mamunyina kwaba once again eba ye feed kesi so Pinax TV. The results are tickling in and ebimuni age ebimuso era ho. Meno ka say more updates coming up. Ni nyina na election 2020 Pinax TV amount update. We are looking at a whole lot of polling centers results no into updates baby no. We will take you through the night. We'll be with you the Bema right here on this particular platform. Peter Amewu I wonders now if NPP should come out victorious in this particular election, they actually bear Peter Amewu a very big gratitude, a gratitude that can never ever be bought with money, because Peter Amewu I wonders. Ni say Volta region for the first time in history, NPP is getting big time figures. In fact, as at the time I checked per the results at Urban, NPP have won almost 4 polling stations back to back. This has not happened for the past 50 years. I mean, from 1992 constitution, for the past almost like 30 years. In that. And also coming up, more good news for the New Patriotic Party, because Esla Owusu, we know Ninyaje, because she's on the verge. She's on the way to victory. Just say, Osha Ebrana Auto, the constituency, Ablukuma West, this has been one of the smoothest elections in the history of Ghana. I'm not just saying this to commend her and also the NPP based on what she's saying, but Osha send amount for any many media outlets say can almost say this one is far better than 2016. Charlotte or say she put so much tension in Ghana. Just now who won, who lost. That is say for 3 days we went on without knowing the person who has won or the person who has lost. Also coming up, NDC for Edin Sembiaba, what they are saying is that this whole election process at Ecoson, if the results should come out, now NPP comes out victorious, many will see who said this election was rigged. According to the National Democratic Congress, they are saying say near maybe also underground, their ballot papers are for printed. Adio move tom prints atoso stacking over 100,000 pieces. And the yedia share ballot boxes say de kofra ewo coalition center, de kofra ewo polling center. Na votes na be brave. And this is what NDC is saying. So NDC is saying that this thing is going on, and from the start, the process itself is not fair. If NPP should come out victorious, also Ghana for who say about we nenya abani ekoto ewia and the NPP for Koviema. Menoka say the communication theme of the New Patriotic Party, which is led by Mustafa Hamid, the deputy national campaign manager of the NPP, Mustafa Hamid. Because NDC's claim is born out of defeat. I say uni obi kuna who se nipa nebe bo now so they tremeba. That is what NPP's campaign manager is saying. Say NDC for since defeat, say election they've lost hands down, so they are now bringing stories to support their claims. Now let's start off this way. Peter Amewu is doing wonders. Twitter. I'll be showing our Twitter feed in a gist. If you don't know Peter Amewu is the energy minister. Yes. So we reading the profile Peter Amewu, he's the energy minister of Ghana. Just say Osha. Na at the papa na Peter Amewu has joined. He was with NPP for a longer while, but now onye the member of parliament, and I'm not onye member of parliament. The Ebra Abatuwi Elkoso in the Volta region, he actually says that he wants to go and stand as a member of parliament, Hohoe parliamentary, the Hohoe constituency. So he actually put his bid into the Hohoe parliamentary seat, and eventually he was on the ticket to be the MP for the Hohoe constituency. Initially I'm forecast Hohoe who NPP for don't cross boundaries there, even if they should go and give them money. I more be 1 billion krana. Because they are more glued to NDC and Asantefonia Chimfor, so they are more glued to NPP. The people who in the central region, the Fantis and the northern region, Nagansa, Oshomwa, almost the need be static, any wizard for and no more head. So they are the people who decide the election, because they are the swing voters. Intino Peter, John Peter Amewu, or Castle Pesokoye NPP, this particular man American or the energy minister of Ghana. No, now man for be brief, say okay, he will go, but he won't win. untimi fa the minister position enkoji post ho as the MP. But initially results are article in as the idea there to say he has won. We say allegedly. People are putting allegedly because they want the EC to certify the results and come out and say Peter Amewu has officially won. Now I'ma follow the same suit, but then I can tell you on authority, sir, per the results are bar. I'll be showing you some of them shortly. You realize our claim that Peter Amewu's victory is assured. Is definitely something which is true. Now, one thing I also want to say. The director of communications or the office of the presidency, Eugene Ahin, on Facebook is if you don't know, NPP for a particular data and data be a Juma. NDC is also working with a particular data. Now that particular data or data, what it does is they have all their teams on the ground. It results be a baby. First of all, it goes to their NDC communication headquarters and almost headquarters. Into NPP NDC for Enya 20 LBI was West Wagona a call straight into their tallying it inside. Into answer na EC crane media outlets, they will come out with the official results. NDC know where they are standing. And the same thing for the New Patriotic Party. They are also working with this data. This was the data that they used in 2016 to know the results ahead of time. And this is the same data that NDC2 is using this time around. So everybody knows the stand now. And as I'm telling you now, the New Patriotic Party, because they are using this data, they have been able to satisfy, certify, John Peter Amewu has won Hohoe. Now the good thing and the good news about all of this is that Sir Peter Amewu victory, in this particular general election is the first ever, because we share the history of a year that Hohoe constituency now. Na NDC ni na oye MP ewo. He was MP there for almost over 12 years. And a year papa bi a friend no Mr. Michael Yaojato ono na 2016 election ya nipa na watena for 12 years and oye NDC ni no okoyi ni fiade so a ono so ye NDC ni say ohwa they have not been able to get that particular constituency for a very, very, very long time. The word here before I show you what is on my screen. In 2016, Mr. Michael Yajato unseated the incumbent NDC MP, Wisdom Gidisu, who had been incumbent for 12 years to win the Karachi East constituency for the NPP. Yeah, so they were giving a little history. They were giving a little history about the northern region here. They were basically, in this the first time, I think, per the data Ebano, an NPP person has won massively. And as customer show what is happening on the screen, the votes coming in from Volta region is actually encouraging, because the following 2012, the performance of NPP in the Volta region was very abysmal. It was very poor. It was very bad. But I think they have actually worked on actually expanding their base, and they've actually gone into the cities and the ditches. Sorry to use this, they've actually gone to the villages and the towns to speak with people and convince them, even knowing any vote and every vote counts. So they've been able to expand their horizon in terms of the in the voter region, the numbers which are coming, as much as more of them are not favorable to MPP. Make Maka say a better than what we saw in 2016. Rebecca said this is a claim to victory for the New Patriotic Party, but anything can happen. NDC can win, MPP can, whoever wins Ghana, we should respect that decision. Answer na meko akwa pending other stories on this particular platform. Ebra NPP, NDC are making claims that this election, if it is being won, then we should know, sir, this particular thing, this particular election which has been won, it has been rigged. If MPP wins this election, according to NDC, it has been rigged. Now, over on my screens, I'll be putting this on the screens in a minute. As you can see, this is what is currently going on Twitter. It's a Osha number 3 on the list. Hohoe constituency. It's a Osha na a NJ Sempa, as you can see here. So this is Ghana Trends. John Dumelo, obviously formation Eba HS will lose. So I'll be doing a story on Okoboy very soon. He's doing wonders in that constituency. As a MP before, they are doing massively good in various constituencies, and NDC stronghold. As a NJ Sempa to share Hohoe constituency now. Hohoe, they are talking about Peter Amewu. So you can see here, everything here is about Peter Amewu, and it's basically because this man has won the Hohoe constituency. Now let me start by reading some of the few things here. Ibia son bebe mebema monfan chemi. So this is coming from Brand Style. Also, this man has won for Hohoe. John Peter Amewu is the energy minister. This one too is coming. John Peter Amewu wins Hohoe seat for NPP. Papa ya dear. Oshe NPP's John Peter Amewu has won the Hohoe seat. We have won Hohoe. They are winning. Hohoe. Obia can Hohoe once them. Hohoe once them. I say a the party say. Ben se prophet Najegezi prophesied that John Dumelu will win, a man Lydia will lose. False prophet and so this is what is going on. You know, as you can see, John Peter Amewu update he has one hands down. Just say, "Osha na a Niji Sempa, Osha we a join news Osha or more a presenter no journal." The caption here or say NPP's Peter Amewu takes the lead in 5 polling stations in Hohoe. This was even before breaking. Now I'll take it 5. He has won hands down. Now moving on to other stories are air course right here in our beloved country Ghana. No, currently, Sinamidi can edit two journal. Sinamidi can edit two right here on this particular platform. Now, in summer NDC4 Abeka in regards to the election, they are claiming that if this election is somehow being won by the NPP, then it's because they rigged it, because ballot pictures, mini videos, be air course I say they've stacked ballot papers and ballot boxes. I just say I just say they did an earlier press conference to support their claim. According to them, they are saying that this election is on the verge of being rigged. But Minoka say, Mustafa Hamid, who happens to be the NPP communications director, about Abeka say, if we are still we Sinam Dikan di two and only obe kona who's any pan of Beboa now cast all the train now be the whole thing is small. You can't beat the person, so we should disregard this claim. And this election was free and fair. This is what is saying. Other news too is that Esla Owusu Menoka saying she is on the verge, and she's on the verge to retain her seat for the 3rd time, because she won it in 2012, in 2016. Now she was going on a 3rd bid. She's the Minister of Communications, and she again is on the verge to win now. And the constituency, in the numbers there, the numbers there, 92,000. A month for April, they said she is going to win. So this is the good news and this is the bad news, because regardless of where you stand, you either feel happy or you either feel sad. We'll give you more updates as these 10 of events unfold right here in Ghana.